Let's move over to standard runs. It says standard, but this one is not gonna be that standard. We're gonna try again to beat Corrosive Cache. We failed that last time. Everyone gets multi-strike. We lose 1 gold whenever a friendly unit takes damage, and Acid Rain deals 2 damage to all units after combat. In the usual style of this channel, we go with random and see what we get. Imps again. Also, Hellhorned, Umbra. This time the other way around, but again, both clans exiled. Welder Helper and Impish Scholar in our starting deck with Shardtail Queen as our champion. That is promising. We have Daedalus with double explosives, Fell with Scourges, and Seraph with Sap. Give me Ashes. No? Okay. I guess not. That would have been a bit too easy, huh? Commemorative Spike. I don't like this relic. Let's go with Split Anvil. Shadowbox, Chain of Gems, Light's Gift. Light's Gift seems unbelievably strong here. Yes, Imperialist. Let's get rid of all the imps. Mark of Invasion shouldn't be a problem with Light's Gift. Imp first. Unless we want Blink instead. Oh, they die to Acid Rain as well, so... yeah, let's Blink. Let's use morsels on the top floor to feed our Shardtail. And then I guess we get some damage shields. They will just absorb the Acid Rain damage though. So they're not really gonna be hugely important. Well, we have armor, so we don't really care. That guy will not die to Acid Rain. Needs a little bit of Blink help. There we go. Kinda wanna play that later. We draw into the new deck, so it might be possible. Most of our stuff is units anyway. We don't need it, but it saves us 2 coins. Because of the Bleeding Cache one. We already have some Welder Helpers. Let's get some Fletchling Imps as well. Ember Forge, Making of a Morsel, Mine Collapse. I'm gonna skip. We want a good backliner. Well, let's see what we have available. We have Quick. Might be okay. Branded Warrior or Steelworker. Either one could be good enough. I think I prefer Steelworker to counter the Acid Rain. Bye, Pie. Thanks for hanging out. We don't want Quick on the Steelworker, right? Maybe we can find Endless? Ah, there it is. Let's make an Endless Fletchling. Put a Welder Helper into it. Or the other way around. Endless Welder Helper, put a Fletchling into it. I like that a bit more. Anything else we need to consider here? Just plus 10 on the Steelworker could be quite nice. At least for now. We will probably end up putting the Steelworker into something else later. But for now, this will do. Spikes should be fine. Our Steelworker will put the band-aids on my units. If they get hurt on the spikes. Shardtail Queen in front. Let's get the armor started. Maybe should have played a train steward there instead. Shouldn't matter too much in the end. We do have the necessary damage for these waves, easily. Shouldn't have played all of these, they only cost me money. In fact, we don't need to play anything anymore. We're bleeding cash. But that's fine. Ritual of Battle, Hornbreak, Vent. Okay. We will soon need to think about scaling. Fledgling Imp will probably take care of most of that. But I will take a Ritual of Battle just in case. Oh, Crucible extension is good. We might need to think about how we do energy stuff. I kind of want to dupe. Dupe the Endless Imp. Yeah, I think that is preferable. First, we need to create it though. We sacrifice the Fledgling Imp into the Endless Welder Helper. This one's important. Let's Purge a Plank. Spell Chain? Not really useful. Right now. Dupe? Let's take a look at the Concealed Caverns first. Dante. Okay. That should be a victory. Well, we still need to get to the point where we can actually play Dante. We take 3 here to get the extra capacity out. I think that's worth it. Constructed Explosive is gonna be dazed because it's on the top floor. We play these imps, throw them at Daedalus. Let's get rid of this thing, we don't need it. Just trying to blink the foot soldier there. Didn't work out. It's fine. I kinda wanna keep the imp. No, we have 2 endless. We don't need to keep imps. That's our first endless one. Haven't found the second just yet. It's an action trigger, huh? Triggers at the start of this unit's turn. Okay. Oops. That wasn't the floor where I wanted to play that, but it's not like that matters at all. We might have to get energy. I think we do get energy here. One Hornstone, Umbra Stone, Wretch. I don't mind an Umbra Stone, but do we need it? We don't need one Hornstone, that's for sure. Apex Imp. Well, the problem with Apex Imp is that it's an imp, and Imperialist likes to throw them at enemies. So we can't really use that for scaling or anything with... Unless we use it on a different floor, split up our Endless Imps. Use one to fuel the Apex Imp and use one on the top. That seems unnecessary when we have Dante. It's also a priority unit, so it will delay drawing our other priority units. I will master this thing eventually, and I'm gonna have a run based around it, so... We pick up energy, just so we can more often play the candles and the imps and like our more expensive spells in the same hand. Spell upgrades matter to me more than unit upgrades right now. One other thing though. Removals matter to me quite a lot. So I think we go here. We want the Merchant of Steel for Dante. I think we can do that there. Yeah. We can visit all these hell vents and get all the 6 removals from the next 2. We don't really have a target for multi-strike at all. We don't really have a target for any of these. And I don't think we need any of these. This is a skip. Let's start getting the plinks out first. They are terrible. Let's see what's in here. Impsicle. Yeah. Yeah. We don't turn that down. Still plinks. Just one removal here. I don't reroll because there's nothing I really want here. Could buy like a Fury or Strength. Yeah, buy a Fury Stone just for the next ring. It's a pretty small investment for a little bit of extra safety. Might not be necessary, but... Now do we just go Rally? I think so. We want the scaling now. And then the final one is pretty irrelevant. Honestly, as the final one I would like the Imperate, but sadly you can't get a triple of one unit. I think this is another case where we take damage to the candle to set up. Do we care about Ember Drain? Not really. Not enough. If we just take 3 damage a fight, That is no big deal. Let's get as many cards out of the deck as we can. That might actually be useful late in the game, late in this fight. So we keep the Scholar around. This Ritual of Battle is still pretty much impossible to play for us. Yep, I think we got that. We've got that one. Imp in a box, Rage Serum Inferno. Imps! More imps! Engine upgrade? Yeah. I will take one. Maybe we can make it intrinsic. Hi Dante, welcome on board. Hope you like it here, and thanks for your cloak. You sure you don't need that anymore? Okay. Friendly units enter with armor 5. Enemy units get -1. That doesn't matter, the armor might. Let's fuse Dante with our alpha friend. Oh wait, we don't have one. It's a shame. I guess the Steelworker has to do. We're gonna have Rage, so it's not a big deal. Spellchain the Imp in a box? No, not quite. Let's take a look at this. Double stack. We can hardly ever play this as is. Crucible extension needs a cost reduction, I think. That doesn't matter. Hold over. Holding over the Crucible extension would help us get more and more imps there as time goes on. That is a weird one. I don't think I have done that before, but who knows? I have played a lot of this game, so I have done a lot of silly stuff. Plink already gets out, so let's start with the Train Stewards next. And we still don't want to use Twin Stone on the Imp in a box, right? Let's say no. Seal of Aggression. Yeah, not a problem. We scale so quickly that I'm not worried about this. Here I might mind the Embered Rain. I kinda wanna get the Amber Helper onto the Shardtail Queen. So let's take the Embered Rain. You grow, that's fine. We grow too. But we will need some rage gain on Dante pretty soon. Don't think I need the armor quite as much right now. So let's play the candle there. Oh, everything we ever wanted. Get tons of rage. Capacity armor. Gain 2 damage shield to prevent some damage here. Wait, that was just 1. I guess it's fine. Engine upgrade again? Okay. We can get these imps out. One of them, at least. There's the imp in a box. Let's see what we get. More welder helpers. That will do. You can't even one-shot the train steward? We are losing a little bit of money to that guy, but if that's all, I'm fine with that. Dante deals how much damage? 153 times 7? Lightstone casing. I'll pick that up. We might find a use for that. Impolate is just a giant nuke, but do we need that? Feel like our lost condition is not drawing the fledgling imps in time. So I think we skip pretty much anything except for like a Transcend Imp or important work, stuff like that. Time to upgrade Dante with some base stats. Oh yeah, let's upgrade Dante with Quick. Why? Because he's gonna have the smaller hits than Queen anyways. He might hit more often, but she will hit harder. Do we now spell chain the imp in a box? Not much has changed. I think we should compile our final imp as well. Summon, return a random consumed spell to hand. Let's actually do it this way around, so we have some AoE armor as well. We already have that from Dante's Steelworker Essence, but can't hurt. Well, all the multi-strike when we don't need it. Although it might have been good on Dante, I suppose. This deck is now only the bare necessities. But it's still 20 cards. We could still go 3 turns without finding our endless imps. Is top floor even the place to be? Maybe not. But our defense is gonna be a bit harder to maintain when we don't have Light's Gift active. The main problem will be that we now have a bit too many Scourges to deal with. Pirate Jumper is here for the rescue. Pirate Jumper again. We haven't had the capacity increase yet. This one needs to die, however. I will work on the bottom floor. That sucked. But... man, these Pirate Jumpers are just coming through for us. Finally we get a Crucible extension. Another Pirate Jumper? What's happening? Don't need one right now. I think I'll leave them in the deck. They will still be valuable in the upcoming turns. In case we happen to draw into them again. We have so many relics we want. The grand finale, huh? Pretty sizable boost right there. Bye, Fel. Reinforce alloy forever. Nope. And it's draw. We have so many relics we want, but not the money to afford them. We still go left. Get some more removals. Go with royalty too. Yeah, these relics are fine to skip. Let's get rid of the actually prismal dusts now. Yeah. We can still keep packing these things in one another. Get rid of them. We don't want to cut any of... That's not true. We do want to cut one. And I still think we don't need Twinstone. Let's move on. Aggressive Amulet, sure. Embered Rain, I guess. Okay, one of you on the bottom. This might be a bit too early for the imp in the box. Okay. Let's extend the Crucible. Okay, one of you here. Sure, you will easily die here on the bottom. We could also keep the Transcend Imp in the deck for later, but... I'm fine playing it now. It's 80 armor and like 20 rage. Let's make room for all these welder helpers. Don't wanna help with welding. Engine upgrade again? No. The attack stats on some of these enemies are a bit crazy. 23 times 4. That's almost 100 damage. If we didn't have Light's Gift, we might not be able to keep up with the armor. That is a pretty crazy thing to say when you have two endless welder helpers. Well, we have Quick Dante, so no, never mind. Would have been fine, no matter what. Like, yeah, they all die to Dante pretty much immediately. So we're done playing Crucible extensions. Our Crucible has been extended enough. It's time to look at the box. And we found that some pyres have been chomped. Let's see, what do you give us? That's not that useful. I don't need to take damage. Nice. Do I take another? Yeah, I do take another Impish Scholar. I think we go for the spell upgrades. But mostly we go for the relics. Health banners I will take. Pilestone housing I can't really make use of. That's a shame. Please value the ritual of battle. And we want you to be intrinsic. Or you? Either one could be good. Let's go with the Crucible extension. We still have units we can fuse together. Sure, I mean, why not? Gives us some more pack shards. Doesn't really matter. Consume remove the imp in a box. I could consume remove the imp in a box and cost reduce it. Sure. And then hold it over. Could also hold over the ritual of battle. Let's go with the imp in a box. Dig for transcend imp. Should be useful. The removals are actually pretty useless right now. I guess we can get rid of the queen simpling combination. Other than that, I think we want to keep everything in the deck. Yeah. Yep, we let that removal go by. And face off against Seraph the Temperant. Rally first. We save you for later just in case. That will just give us more. That will just give us more engine upgrades. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with having more engine upgrades. I feel like this run is a pretty good display that you don't always need Transcend Imp for an Imp deck to go off. But if you get Transcend Imp, then things get really nutty. Can we remove the capacity on that floor entirely? I think it caps at 1. I could have played that last imp on the top floor as well. I feel like the consume removed holdover imp in a box is also new for me. Don't think I ever had that before. But I might be wrong there. Not like the capacity has any benefit for us anymore on the top floor. So I probably shouldn't keep playing it. But it's not like there's much else to do. Down to 1. Can still play an imp there. Hi Chris, welcome! Yeah, things are going very well. We have a non-transcend imp deck, although we do sometimes generate them from imp in a box. Oh dear. There he is. The legendary Transcend Imp. Let's go crazy. Yeah, that was 110 rage. Just there. We also have 9 Ember Return somehow. Well, we played a lot of engine upgrades. Another round. Yeah, these are pretty nice stats. Pretty nice stats. And now the Divinity. Feel like we should be fine. I think we want Dante in front now. Actually, that top floor Divinity damage is a bit scary. Maybe we just go with the middle floor instead. 45, we can handle that. This is actually more damage. This is 46. That is interesting. And with the holdover Crucible extension, the reduced capacity shouldn't be an issue, and with the quick Dante, the waves shouldn't be an issue. That is 45 damage. Our Shoutail Queen almost dies to this. We do want to hold this imp over, that's for sure. Divinity takes triple damage from Acid Rain, so we have that going for us. Yeah, this is looking a little bit scary. At least right now. Let's take a look at the box. You die too? To Dante not being strong enough to kill these guys in one shot, so Dante leaves the clergyman alive. And now these imps didn't die. Yeah, that was probably a mistake right there. We should have put the imps in front. This one has the welder helper on it. Kinda don't want the welder helper right now, but I will need it later. I think we don't need our champion to win. We might just be fine without them. You don't die to spikes, do you? If you do, there's nothing we can do against that. Okay, let's... We've made a few mistakes there. We've made one pretty big mistake there. That mistake being... not protecting the Shoutail Queen with the imps there. The imps provide a bit more defense than the armor they provide. There we go. Let's see here. This is a bit too complicated. I think we want at least one fledgling imp in the back and then one in the front. And then we use the welder helper impish scholar After we play the engine upgrade, of course. To absorb as much damage as possible. It's not like you do much more than get us another engine upgrade. Okay, we have built up some armor on the queen. The conduit redirector here in the back is a problem. So we need one imp at least to survive. So that the queen can trigger her action ability, killing the conduit redirector off before she attacks. Dante still hits the spikes because he's quick. You're a bit crazy, huh? 27 times 2? We do have max capacity here. No, we don't. One more. Finally got the imp in a box. Oh, Transcend Imp. We are saved. Now we can just stack all the armor on her. There we go, 324 armor. And we also got 10 armor on Dante again, which is gonna be important. Dante might still die here if we don't get the conduit redirector down with another molding or Transcend Imp. No, actually. That's not happening, and I'm glad it isn't. Because Dante now has enough attack to one-shot everyone here. So he only takes damage from spikes once per enemy. This guy has sweep, but he will never get to attack, and we kill the divinity. So, yay! That was much closer than I thought it would be. Considering that I thought we had an impenetrable defense and an unstoppable offense. Which, yeah, that was pretty much the case once we played a Transcend Imp. Hey Chris, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. 7 months now. It's been a while. Nice, nice. Oh, Welder Helper. We didn't get the stamp on you before? Huh. Summon triggers. We got almost 50 extra over our current record. Pretty good. Well, if you start with Shardtail Queen, an Impish Scholar, and 2 Welder Helpers, then I think the game just wants you to go Imps. So that's what we did. And yeah, it was quite effective.